Hey everyone, this is Red Baron, joining you from the American team that is playing here. It's a four-party team. This is not Frisian Queen. This is not Devil King Owen, who you have up here. This is Lord Wolf in the north. This is Minster here playing in Canada, British Canada is, and then this is Red Baron here in eastern U.S. In the Confederate States, this is Lalo Kurd. So, major events. You can see down here it's day 6. We're about 8 hours into day 6. And last night it was the breaking of the dam. So everything burst forth. It was excellent. We had a lot of through push up into southern Ontario. That blew wide open. That allowed Minster to run his cars. You can see his cars are all the way up to the Hudson Bay now. A lot of destruction, a lot of battle. Then Ontario pulled a fast one and it was sneaky. He snuck across the bay, and so Lord Wolf had to come down, kind of save things going on here. Now we've got a retreating 38 stack from Minster. The intent is Lord Wolf is tying him up and doing damage. We're curious to see if he can disengage in that battle. And then Minster's going to come through and into the opposite side, and even if he tries to land, then he should have him cut off. With any luck, we can have him knocked out of the game here shortly. He's down to 2 provinces, so we may just eliminate the troops altogether. Meanwhile, in the west, British Columbia, he's got a fairly major stack, but doesn't have a whole lot of mech with it. So he had his armored cars and only 1 lone cav stacked up with it. But in the midst of the fray last night, he peeled off 2 in order to pull this back from Minster. I've built a small force to come in and take that out. Meanwhile, what's going on over here, I'm trying to build a counter stack. I want to be able to deal with that 87. I've got 82 of my own, but then I certainly have a mech and cavalry advantage. So day 6. Day 6 is also factory day, so we've got factories going on in Washington, D.C., have one going on in Columbus, and internally we're discussing right now, do we have the resources for me to drop one on Lansing also? It being a single, we don't want to target it. Then we have a double iron here and a double grain we want to get moving. And then Minster also has his factories here moving in Ottawa and Kirkland Lake. So right now, looks like we have ample iron. I know that Lalo Kurd is sitting on a pile of wood. I know that Lord Wolf has some more oil if we need. But right now the focus is getting our factories up and moving, finish pushing these back. And then way in the north, Lord Wolf pulled an absolutely brilliant over-the-top play. It was excellent, really fun thing to watch. It felt like a slow play in the happening. He came up over the top of this route. There was a water scout. The person playing Canada abandoned these islands thinking that he was coming for the islands, and he bypassed them, went for a landing here. You can see that he's crowded into his capital to protect it. And overnight, that was another fierce battle that happened. Some armored cars lost, some cutoffs, but Lord Wolf was making short work of them, really destroying things. Now we're thinking that this team is going to be floundering. This 88 stack that you're seeing here, that's pretty much the last bastion and stronghold. We're not too worried about this because we can keep applying pressure, and we don't think that they're going to want to move the capital. The roads out are long. It's looking like a really, really good turn of events for our team. We're quite happy with it. Last things to note, Spain. Spain comes out of nowhere. He had a 9 stack, and that 9 stack has been cruising the East Coast. So I'm just pushing a cavalry back, hoping that I can hide that cavalry, try and sucker him into landing, and pull 3, 4, or 5 troops together maybe, catch him in a landing, and hit him with the cavalry coming back. That's my hope. One other thing we're really watching, the South American team has become a powerhouse. They are in first place. They're playing like they mean it, doing a lot of damage down there. They've seized control of the southern portion of the Americas. So we're curious, can we finish off Canada fast enough that we can get after Mexico before they start coming up through Panama? We've got our work cut out for us. They are going to be a strong team and strong contenders. Really, really anxious to see how we do there. So on that, this is Red Baron signing out. We'll talk to you next time.